Okay, we are back and good to go. Thanks for everyone's patience. We're good to start a run now. Yeah, hey, what's up, Bob? Good to see you. Bob is one of my longtime viewers. Good to see him still around. And definitely played some RuneScape with him as well. OSRS. Good times. And thanks everyone for joining already. Already got a few people in. For those who don't know, I started YouTube streaming occasionally a few weeks ago. Maybe just like 2 weeks ago, or even less. And it's been really nice. Usually not much of a streamer, even when I was very active on YouTube, was really mainly just a video uploader. Thanks, Bob. And but I did some streams in the past, like Twitch and whatnot. Sometimes for like 25k subscriber event and things like that. On YouTube, I would do some Twitch streams and a few other miscellaneous streams here and there, but never on a consistent basis. But I've been doing some YouTube streams of speedruns, and it's been a lot of fun. Just gonna take a sip of water, and then we'll start a run. Okay. Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it. Okay, starting in a moment here. My PB is 1 hour and 26 minutes, so gonna try to beat that today. Probably gonna be a short stream, just want to do like one full run here. But yeah, YouTube streaming has been a lot of fun. I think I like it better than Twitch in a lot of ways. I'm not a fan of the direction Twitch has been moving the last few years, just spamming ads at people constantly. And just the fact that you can't rewind a stream on Twitch still is mind-boggling. There are some advantages to Twitch, like, it's a tough jump here, actually. Okay, good. What's nice about Twitch is your stream will be on the same link every time, whereas with YouTube you have to get a new stream link every time. Although you could just share your channel link and it's pretty easy to find your stream from there. I guess Twitch has the more iconic emotes as well, but the convenience of YouTube is very nice. And yeah, like most TVs as well. Like Bob said, you can watch Twitch on your TV. I mean, watch YouTube on your TV pretty easily. Whereas like not all smart TVs are gonna have like a Twitch app. YouTube definitely has better integration with like TVs. And I guess Twitch has better discoverability, I guess, for gaming. They have a bigger audience overall for live streaming, but I think YouTube has been cutting into that pretty good recently. Yeah, the notifications are really nice on YouTube. Like, I don't think I have used notifications on Twitch in a long time, because like I think I would have had to like individually disable it for like all the hundreds of channels I follow, which would be a hassle. Like, it's kind of ironic that usually when I watch a Twitch streamer, or usually when I get a notification that someone's live on Twitch, it's because of like Twitter or their Discord server. Like, I mean, maybe they've improved their notifications on Twitch, but I found it more convenient in the past, definitely, to use like other platforms to get notified rather than Twitch itself. And just the ads are unbelievable on Twitch. Like, I'll be watching like a Smash Bros tournament and suddenly like I'm watching a set that's live happening and it's like, oh, ad 1 of 10. It's like, well, I'm gonna miss like exactly what happens. Where, I mean, there's ads on YouTube and in some ways they've gotten worse in recent years, but it's never that extreme to where you have to watch 10 commercials with a no skip button. Oh, did I forget I didn't grab the banana somehow? That's odd. Okay, that's fine. My social media, so those are, my social medias are, Twitter is AndrewAJT, Instagram is AndrewAJT1, just AndrewAJT with a 1 at the end of it, the number, and my Discord server is in the description, where I also post when I go live. I've been posting when I go live on Twitter as well. Hey Harris, good to see you back again. My sleep schedule, so for those who don't know, last night, like after midnight on East Coast, I streamed easy mode speedruns of this game, and I got a new, there isn't much people who have ran that category, but I managed to get a new record for the easy mode category for this game. Again, it's not a super prestigious record or anything, because there wasn't many other runs of it. But it was a little bit of a challenge to beat the existing record, and I'm glad I was able to get it. But I was going to say that I haven't actually slept since then. My sleep schedule is pretty bad right now. I've had to get up early for a lot of things the past couple days, and then I go back to sleep, which is not helping my sleep schedule. This game I've actually enjoyed doing runs of before I go back to sleep, though. Like, it's a fairly relaxing speedrun, actually. Like, it's not super stressful. I mean, it can be a little bit stressful, but... Oh wow, I'm shocked I lived that. I got the extra life, too, so we're all good. So one thing about this game is you don't really have any control over your jump height. Pac-Man automatically jumps max height every time. Whereas in the sequel, World 2 Re-PAC, you don't have full control of your jump height, but you can do like a short hop, like Smash Bros, where like it's very much like Smash Bros, where in Smash Bros you can do like a short hop or full hop. But nothing in between. In this game, you always do the max distance jump. Unless you do a bounce, then you get a little bit more height. So, this is not required, but I'm going to save Puka here, because he's going to give me some extra health on the final boss fight. You played some Crash Bandicoot. I think I had one of the Crash games on the GBA at some point. I don't think I still have it, but I miss when like Crash Bandicoot was coming out with new games all the time. I mean, they made the remake trilogy a few years ago, which I think was decent. I never played it, but I think it got like relatively positive reviews. I don't think it was perfect, but it's nice to get some love for that franchise. Like, definitely if you're a fan of like this game, you would probably enjoy the Crash games and, you know, Spyro, these old school like PS1 era games. For those who don't know, this game is a remake of a PlayStation 1 game, Pac-Man World, which I think was 1999. Pokemon stuff for shinies, that sounds fun. I like doing on some of the handheld. Actually, I think I did it in Legends Arceus too, like shiny hunting. But I remember like in some of the DS games, you would have to use like some sort of device you can get in that game where you can like move a certain way and you'll get eventually you can see like one of the patches of grass turn shiny and get the shiny Pokemon from that. How did I miss? And it's like a bit of a time-consuming and like precise process, but it would work. I'll never forget my first shiny Pokemon. I think it was Pokemon Ruby or Emerald, definitely one of the two. And it was a Zubat I just randomly encountered in one of the caves. And I think I didn't even know what shinies were at the time, but I caught it and I still have it in the DS games, I believe. And that was just the pure luck shiny, like the 1 in several thousand chance. But I've gotten plenty of shinies in like the DS games and whatnot from just like the more intricate methods. Legends Arceus I really enjoyed going for shinies in. I'm glad that still worked. I think I have Pokemon Home installed, but I never tried it. I think the original, that should be the boss, nice. Like in Ruby Sapphire, there was I don't think there was any like particular way to speed up, like to increase the chances, or maybe there was, but if there was, I didn't have it. It was just a pure luck type of thing. It was very lucky. But yeah, in Legends Arceus, that was the last game I remember doing a lot of shiny hunting in, which I thought was really fun in that game. There was like swarms in that game, I think, and you'd have like a higher chance of a shiny in them. But I know like people do crazy things with like they just reset the game for days on end for like a legendary or a starter. People actually like stream that as well, like shiny hunting, and it's just resetting the game over and over, which I guess it's exciting to watch because once they actually get it, it's very exciting. I did play Brilliant Diamond as well, and Pokemon Sword, I believe, a few years ago. Pokemon Sword was nothing special, but Brilliant Diamond was also not that cool, but there was a lot of really cool glitches in it. Like, I was able to get Shaman early, before they even released like the event for it, just with like crazy out-of-bounds glitches. Okay, so these levels are harder than you would think for being the second world, so I'm gonna try to focus up here, because I had a lot of issues with these levels with like running out of health. Again, my PB is a 126 for the standard any percent. The easy mode run I did yesterday, I got a 123, but again, that's a separate category. So hour and 26 minutes is the time I'm trying to beat in this stream. Okay, can't hurt that guy. I guess I'll take the medal, just makes me invincible, so... Maybe makes you fall a little faster as well. I usually don't take the medal there, but might as well. Yeah, 1 in 8,000, that's insane. Yeah, that's probably what it was. And like, I've played like so many Pokemon games over the years that I guess that it's about average luck, like that I got one of them eventually. Because because I don't know if I've ever gotten, I don't think I've ever gotten like a truly like full odds shiny other than the Zubat. I've gotten so many other shinies with like the different methods of getting them, but can I not grab that? Yeah, I wonder how the remaster is for Battle of Bikini Bottom. I think that might be worth playing, because I have not played the original. I only played Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. I've seen plenty of speedruns of the original, because sometimes I watch Shift. I haven't watched him too much, but I started watching him more recently. And he's like the main runner of that game. Oh, come on. So I learned recently, if you avoid a spot on the floor, you can stop those spiky swings from activating. Pac-Man Megatunnel Battle Chomp Champs. I heard that got shut down, but I never played it. There's also like Pac-Man 99, I think, or like 250 or something on the Switch. I don't know if that's still active. I've always been a Pac-Man fan, but I mainly, like, I played it in arcades. Pokemon Go, I played it when it came out a lot, but not too much the last few years. Maybe a little bit more during the pandemic I played it. But Pac-Man I started playing a bunch when I was a kid, like the original Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. I had like those plug-and-play arcade things you could buy, just plug into your TV, and like the console is the controller. I had a couple of those growing up with a lot of the classic Namco arcade games, like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Dig Dug was one I really like. I still have those actually, but a lot of the games I can play now on the Pac-Man Museum, or Namco Museum for the Switch. It's a little confusing because there's Namco Museum on the Switch, which has a lot of the arcade games, and then there's also Namco Archive Arcade or something, like Volume 1 and Volume 2, and that has arcade games, but some of the games are the same as Pac-Man Museum, so I don't know, I mean Namco Museum, and then confusingly there also is a Pac-Man Museum which has specifically older Pac-Man games, so Namco is very confusing with the way they release games. So you have Arcade Archives 1 and 2, you have Namco Museum, and then you have Pac-Man Museum, and there is a lot of, like, there is some crossover between the games where, like, some of the games are repeated if you were to buy all 4 of those things. I don't need to hit the switch. I think I could just skip this, yeah. Nice little time save there. So I learned you can just hold the swim button to ascend here, and I don't know if it's faster. Like, normally I would just mash like this. I'm not sure which is faster, but holding the button definitely saves my thumb from some strain. Is there an announcer for Namco Museum? Because I have that game. I don't remember hearing an announcer, but if Charles Martinet is the announcer, that's really cool. Yeah, I really wish I knew why he doesn't voice Mario anymore. Like, what's the real reason? Because when you hear him talk about it, it doesn't sound like he was, you know, wanting to quit or anything. Like, maybe Nintendo just thought, like, sooner or later we're gonna have to have someone new here. And might as well, like, make it sooner rather than later. Like, pick a good replacement while we can. But he seems to do well with voicing Mario still. Like, I've heard that something about his voice makes it like harder for him to do Wario's voice as well anymore. I don't know if that was true, but maybe they replaced him a little too early. Do I still have wrist trouble? Sometimes I do, but it's much better nowadays. Not nearly as bad as it used to be, where I would have, like, pains for months on end. You know, my wrist might flare up from time to time. It was actually a little bit sore earlier, but I think it's okay. But I might just have to take, like, every once in a while it might flare up a little bit, and I'll have to take a few days off from gaming. But nothing, like, long-term, thankfully. It's been much better the last few years, which I really like, because I've been playing a lot of Smash Bros. 2 the last few years, Smash Ultimate, and it's not as hard as on your wrists as Melee is, but it's, you know, definitely could be some strain, but I've been able to play it pretty good. Just you know, I'm not an expert on wrist things. Like, obviously, if you have wrist pain, just go see a doctor. But thankfully, in my situation, wrist is feeling a little better. Yeah, they also replaced Peach. I heard about that. Like, voice actors don't really get much respect, unfortunately, it seems like, from their original companies. I think even Rosalina got replaced. Or at least she sounds quite different. Like, but I'm really glad with how often, like, voice actors get replaced and stuff, that in Pac-Man World 2 Re-PAC, as Harris probably knows, they brought back Pac-Man's voice actor from Pac-Man World 3 from like 20 years ago, like Martin Sherman, which is really cool. And I really like that they gave Pac-Man a voice, actually, for that game, because he did not talk in the original. I like when the protagonists in video games, like, talk and stuff. Maybe that's just me, but I've never been a big fan of, like, the idea of the silent protagonist. Like, it's fine, obviously, a lot of my favorite games have silent protagonists, with Zelda, you know, Mario for the most part, Link, like, Samus, like, they don't really say much, and I still love all their games. But I don't mind when the main character talks. Like, I've been playing a lot of Castlevania games the last year or two, and especially in some of the Metroidvania Castlevanias, like, the main character often has quite a lot to say. Like, it's not usually voice acted, unfortunately, but, like, with the dialogue, I like reading it. It's like if I was in a Dracula's castle, like, I'm sure I would have a lot to say too. Okay, this part is like the one part of this fight that I never really know how to handle, like dodging that laser. But they give you so much extra health in this fight. I kind of took a risk there. I thought I could just kind of... I don't want a token, come on. Am I gonna die? Just stop, okay. Please have enough time for this. Okay, we're fine. That was a little scarier than it had to be, but we got it. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot, I don't remember if Crash ever had a voice, even in like his newer games, but he doesn't really have a lot of newer games. Henry Stickmin I've never heard of, but I know Sonic obviously didn't talk in his old games, and now he never shuts up. I don't know if they've changed the Sonic voice actor through the years. I assume so. The worst was when they changed like the Pokemon voice actors. Like I grew up with, you know, the old Pokemon anime when I was a kid, and when I hear like Ash's voice now, it's like unbelievably different. I always forget that there's like no cutscene or anything when you finish the world. So I go to the right here. Nope, this is where you go to the left. Okay, so I think there is actually a way I can skip taking damage here. Yeah, nice. Didn't mean to take damage there. But I think they give you some health here. This part is actually annoying to do without getting hit. There we go, we're fine. What did I bonk into? I guess those little lasers have the... I didn't want to grab that token. Let's play the slot machine after, if you grab the tokens. This part I can just cheese by going to the foreground, yeah. The perspective on this is so weird, like I never know if I'm gonna hit the laser or not. Don't have to hit that switch. There's a floor that shows 8-bit Inky, that's cool. I only, like, within a few months ago, remembered all the ghost names. Like, I knew them all, but I forget, like, which was which, but now I know for sure. Pinky is obviously the pink one, Blinky's the red one, Clyde is the orange one, and Inky is the blue one. And then you can continue if you want. There's, like, Orson, the gray one. But it was confusing because in the original Pac-Man World 2, they mixed up, as many people know, they mixed up the names of Blinky and Clyde, and I've heard like different theories as to why that is, because it wasn't just that game, it was like other games at the time as well, and it might have had something to do with like one of the Pac-Man like animated series. I love the music for this stage. So I think I'll do the safe strat again here. I'm gonna save Professor Pac just in case, because he will give me some more health during the final boss. The really pro speedrunners of this game, not that they're active anymore, but when they were, they would actually climb this structure without using the little rev pad there, which is really cool to watch. But it looked like, I'm sure I could probably do it, but to do it quick enough to actually save time would be questionable. I still got hit with how careful I was being. There you go, Professor Pac, you're free. So my last PB of the regular any percent of this game was done offline, and I figured I'd like to get PB on stream again. This might be my last run of this game if I get a decent PB. We'll have to see. Like, I have never really taken the time to like optimize my strats or anything for this game. But that doesn't mean the end of streaming. You know, I could go back to Pac-Man World 2 Re-PAC, which is the more popular speed game right now for sure. There's some active runners for that. And I also, like I said, might want to stream some Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournaments. Maybe I'll stream some OSRS at some point too. In my PB, the 1 hour 26 minutes, which is not on YouTube yet, I just have it local recorded. I died quite a bit in that run, so hopefully we can, just by getting a cleaner run, we could save a lot of time. Definitely gonna grab this extra life. Thanks, Bob. This part's always a little awkward. In the, again, in the pro speedrun of this, he doesn't hit that switch, so that platform is still spinning while he's up there, which is, and he navigates it. If I streamed OSRS, it would probably be sailing, I guess, and probably DKs as well. Like, I'm not sure if I will yet, but if I come back to playing at some point, then it's pretty easy to stream on YouTube, as I've learned, so if I come back to the game, I would probably want to try streaming it as well. I don't know how popular YouTube streams are for OSRS. Like, I'm sure some people do, but like for OSRS in particular, I wonder how popular YouTube streaming is. Like, definitely Twitch is more popular, but obviously a lot of my audience is already on YouTube, so that fact combined with, I think, the advantages I believe in like YouTube streaming that I've noticed, I would probably stick to YouTube. You can actually stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Lots of people do that. Twitch, I'm not a Twitch partner or affiliate or anything, but I believe they used to have a policy where you could not multi-stream if you were like a Twitch partner. Like, you had to only stream on Twitch, and they got rid of that rule. Twitch and Kick. Yeah, I know some people do Kick as well. I've never tried Kick. I've never watched anything on Kick. I don't know too much about it, but I know some people stream to there as well. Yes, as long as you're not front page, yeah. Like, I guess, they didn't want people, like, Twitch didn't want people I mean, I can't speak for Twitch. My assumption is that, like, they wouldn't want to lose viewers from people multi-streaming, but then, after a while, they realized, like, maybe less people, if they have that policy, maybe less people would stream to Twitch in general if they were restricted. I'm just guessing, I don't know for sure. Like, I'm sure Twitch has their reasoning, but yeah, they relaxed that rule in the last few years, and I think there's still like some restrictions. Like, I think like maybe you can't like tell people to go watch your YouTube stream, or maybe you can't show your YouTube chat on Twitch. I don't know if that's true. Again, I'm not the person to ask about this. Definitely do your own research if you need to find out about this for yourself. But yeah, all I know is now, I think as long as you're following certain rules, you can generally multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But again, I'm not an expert, so if someone was to do that, definitely do your own research first and ask whoever you need to ask. But I think the disadvantage to streaming on both at the same time, I actually was watching a video by Shift, like the Battle for Bikini Bottom speedrunner for SpongeBob, and he said that like it was a little bit challenging streaming on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, because then you're having to like pay attention to two different chats at the same time. Which is a little bit challenging to do, because like there might be a whole different conversation going on in the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat, and trying to like follow both of them at the same time might, like while you're doing speedruns and streaming and trying to entertain, like that might be a little challenging. And I think like to actually do that, to multi-stream, you either need to like use some sort of like app to stream to both at the same time, or maybe you can just have like two OBS windows open at the same time, which might be a little bit tough on your computer if your computer is as old as mine is. Again, I'm really not an expert on this, but there are some, I guess, pros and cons to multi-streaming and restrictions, so I'm fine with just sticking to YouTube, essentially, is the point I'm trying to make. At least for now. Like, maybe I'll try some Twitch things in the future. In the moment, I actually have to focus here because I'm kind of low health. It's a pretty easy boss fight, but I gotta make sure I know what I'm doing, or not to die. I think I could just take the hit here, or didn't even hit me. Okay, that was pretty good. I'm not sure if my computer could handle like two OBSs streaming at the same time, or even if my internet could handle that. But again, if someone wanted to multi-stream, do your own research, because I really have not looked into this too much. I don't know what the restrictions are. I don't know if YouTube has any restrictions either on the multi-streaming, like on their end. I don't think they do, but I would have to research that as well. But I'm definitely enjoying just solo streaming on YouTube. And it makes a lot of sense, because that's where my following is. Like, I do have some Twitch followers, I think like 600 to 700 or so. But obviously a lot more subscribers on YouTube, still over 27,000. Oh my god, I got hit by that guy earlier too. Hate how they laugh when they hit you too. Laugh in your face. Oh, I thought I could bounce on that guy. Like, I could, obviously, but it was the depth perception issue, which is classic with this game. Sometimes it's hard to tell, the depth perception in this game. Like, you might think something is more towards the foreground or background than it actually is. Whoa, that was a big jump. The depth perception is definitely a big issue with some of the later levels. Sorry if you can hear my chair squeaking around. This chair is a very loud old office chair. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, I've had it for a long time, the 27,000, but I appreciate it. It was a nice accomplishment. Like, I'm definitely not gaining much subscribers in last year's, understandably, because I'm mainly just been doing speedrun content on and off. I know, like, uploading speedruns is really not, like, great for views or anything, but I just do it because it's very fun for me to do these speedruns. Like, if I really wanted to get, like, my channel growing again, I would definitely do more OSRS, but for the moment I've just been playing whatever games are, like, most fun for me at the time. And I enjoy making the speedrun content, even if it's not, like, the most popular for viewership. Speedrun content can be popular, but it's mainly videos talking about speedruns are what's popular. Like, if you just upload, like, a raw, like, even if you get a world record in, like, a pretty popular speedrun game, it's not likely to get a lot of views. What really gets views is, like, videos talking about speedruns, where it's, like, speedrun Super Mario Bros. Speedrun Explained, or Super Mario Bros. Speedrun World Record History or something, or, you know, speedrun drama or something. Like, those videos get a lot of views. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, I've always just done what's most fun. But I did have a lot of fun making the OSRS videos, don't get me wrong, but I have a lot of fun making them when I'm interested in the game. So, like, if I just force myself to make them just to, like, get views and stuff, I don't think I would like that. Like, I think I would get burnt out. Which I guess I did get burnt out at times of OSRS and stuff, but that's why I've been taking a break from it for a few years now. But I'll never rule out coming back to it. I think it was just like I played the game for such a long time that you get burnt out of it after a while. Yeah, and it's like, it's hard to do much about burnout other than just doing something else. But for a few years there I was uploading consistent RuneScape videos like every Tuesday, and did have a lot of fun with it, but eventually just got busy with life and got interested in other games. And just RuneScape is very grindy and time-consuming, so, like, if you are going to play RuneScape and make videos, like, it has to be kind of like, I mean, it doesn't have to be, but I think for a lot of people, like, it's their primary game that they're going to be playing. Like, you're not going to make a lot of progress in RuneScape playing it like 2 or 3 hours a week. You definitely could, there's nothing wrong with it, but, like, for video making purposes, it's like, well, I should probably do this achievement diary, and I have to get a level for it, and that might take, like, 20 to 30 hours, like... And you might even, in terms of a video, you might just, like, mention, okay, then I train runecrafting for, you know, this many hours, and that'll be, like, a 10-second part of your video. Yeah, that could be a fun stream to just try sailing. Like, that might be interesting to do it, like my live reactions on stream. You don't have to worry about, like, spoiling it. I'm not too much of a, like, person who's concerned about spoilers, like, unless it's like a movie or something, or like a TV show where it's like you'd really change the experience by knowing the spoilers. Like, aside from that, like, for a skill, I wouldn't mind spoilers. It's It's funny when one of the new Pac-Man games came out, like people were having to use like a spoiler tag on the Discord. I think I'm okay. Which I thought was silly, like it's a Pac-Man game. Like, how much spoilers can there be? Like, there was a couple things that might be a bit surprising if you never played the new Pac-Man game, Re-PAC 2, but I mean, it's still a Pac-Man game. Like, it's not, oh my god, it's not story-driven. Okay. Try this again. Yeah, in the new Pac-Man World 2 Re-PAC game, there's like a secret final boss in the post-game, which I guess you could consider that a spoiler. Do you mean like seeing my name light up just in general? Like, in terms of RuneScape, like I definitely miss like the consistency of making RuneScape videos, but it was a lot of work as well. But it was a lot of fun. Like I look back very fondly on my like YouTube days with RuneScape over many years. I still like going back and rewatching my old videos, and like I said, if I get a lot of interest in the game, I'd be very much enjoying making videos on it again. I like the music in this stage. Okay, you have to go this way. Oh, on the friends list, yeah. I was thinking you might mean something like that. I thought of like putting one of my favorite series I ever made was like the rare pictures of 2006 RuneScape. I've thought of like combining those videos just into like one video just for easier viewing and uploading that, but I don't know, it might kind of be pointless. Like the original video is already very popular, and there's a playlist for it. But it might be nice to just like edit out all like the intro and outro of each video and just put it together in like one watchable movie essentially. I mean, it's not too uncommon for people to do that, but I'll think about it. Because I do like rewatching those videos sometimes. Like, I'm very nostalgic about like some of my old YouTube videos. Okay, so there's a tricky jump I can do here. Let's see if I don't screw this up. You kind of go like this, and then a little bit like that. There we go. Okay, I got it. But I got squished. So I'm really hoping I can get a checkpoint here. Just keep jumping and we should be fine, yeah. Really use some health above anything. Well, there's a checkpoint over there, so let's try not to die in the meantime. Almost like just want to take the checkpoint and die so I get full health again, but I'll risk it. Oh, I was supposed to bounce on that guy, but my input just didn't go through. At least it's a really quick place to die. I love the music for this level, but it's the actual playing through it can be a pain. Thankfully, dying doesn't usually lose too much time in this game. Especially near a checkpoint. Like, I keep wanting to jump on those guys, but I get hit, so I guess their hitbox, like, extends further up than it looks. Now you give me health. There you go. I got my revenge. But I think there's another one coming. Okay, good. Yeah, the clan chat was definitely a lot of fun as well. If I ever played consistently again, I'm sure I would get that going as well. I miss doing like the boss masses too. Really good memories with like Corp Beast boss mass and Bandos and bosses like that. And Dagonoth Kings as well. A lot of fun just to do solo or with a friend. It's a pretty good duo boss. The pet drops as well were always very exciting. I got very lucky. I got the Bloodhound in like 60 master clues or something. With most of the bosses, I had pretty good luck with the pets. Really, other than like Dagonoth Kings and maybe a few others I got unlucky with. Speaking of like wrists, I do always try to remind myself to play with like a looser grip with the controller. Oh, I can't believe I died there. I don't usually die on this. Hopefully that doesn't cost me the race. I don't think it will. But I'm gonna lock in now. I think we should still be okay. I remember I had a run of this where I died and I was still able to win. This is not a good time to use the boost though. Okay, we got a power up. How did I not? I guess they pushed me. Oh, if I lose this, this is gonna be so bad. Okay, I think we're okay. It's pretty much straight, or not quite, but... Like, I never have lost this race, I don't think, in my entire life. It's pretty easy. But I don't know how many times you can, like, die and still win, and we've died twice, so... Or at least fallen. I guess it doesn't take a life away, thankfully. I mean, I lose some time from falling, but as long as you win the race like I just did, then you're fine. And here I'm just careful to not grab any of the, oh, come on. Any of the tokens. Oh, come on. No dropped frames, that's nice. So my PB is a 1 hour 26 minutes, so we have about 34 minutes to finish the run and still get a PB. It's definitely very possible. And I'm technically going for the Switch world record, which is already currently held by me as the only Switch runner for this game. Most people run this game on PC. Or, well, when people did run it, I'm pretty much the only runner of this game currently. Or, like, literally the only runner currently. It used to have some runners when it was newer. The newer Pac-Man game, World 2 Re-PAC, has several active runners. Oh, don't kill me. He spared my life. How did he hit me from below there? Oh, forgot where I'm supposed to even go. A lot of these levels look similar, so they can get a bit confusing sometimes. Like, you think you have to do one thing in a level, but it's actually like you're thinking of a different level. Oh my god. I was just thinking, like, this run's gone pretty decent, and then I die. I shouldn't have thought anything. One thing annoying about this game is, like, you don't really have much time to, like, take a sip of water. Wait, where the heck am I supposed to go? Oh, just down there? I got so confused. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Do you wait for this thing to lower, I think? Yeah. That was dumb. Oh my god, I can't believe I fell right through the tiniest gap. Like, that's the unfortunate thing about this game, is sometimes when you're jumping downwards, you just can't really see where the hell you're going. And hopefully still PB. think I still have a pretty good shot at it. That was just an annoying spot to die because we had to wait for that platform like every time. Come on, go up. Come on, I gotta get through here. Trying to do a speed run. Please move out of the way. I think I have to take a hit here. If there's a fish. Yeah, you kind of just have to... This one I should be able to avoid though. Turn around. Thank you. So there is a death warp I could have done there, but I was scared to lose another life. Honestly, I probably should have just risked it. With how, like, rough this stage has gone otherwise, probably would have been smart to just risk it for the time save. But I just feel like now that I died a bunch earlier on this level, I'm like not going to be happy with this run, even if it is a PB. But that's kind of the nature of speedrunning, isn't it? That it's not easy to get a run that you're happy with. This is the right level, right? Yeah. I was like, did I go in the wrong one? Yeah, like this run is pretty good other than just that bunch of deaths earlier on the first level in the stage. That probably cost like maybe a minute, maybe more. Maybe like 90 seconds at worst. I don't know, I'd have to check. I don't really know why there's a checkpoint here, because it's just right at the start of the stage. Maybe if you die, you don't have to watch the cutscene again, I guess. If you have the checkpoint. I like the music for this guy as well. This game has really good music. How did he grab me? I didn't even see that one. I'm gonna have to take damage here. I think I will, yeah, just 1 point. Just going to the top right seems to be the way to avoid the laser beam. Oh god, okay. Same thing, just gonna have to take a hit or two here. Okay, didn't even need to. So just one more world to go. We got 19 minutes to do it and try to get a PB. So these levels are pretty cool, but they are not easy. Invisible wall. Oh my god, why can't it just please let me through? I'm trying to do a speed run, please let me through. So the camera, I don't even know how I survived that. The camera and depth perception on these final world levels are not the greatest. It's kind of really hard to see where the hell you're going sometimes. Especially because Pac-Man's shadow in this game is not always directly under him, so you can't even use that as a visual guide. Everybody in this place is just out to kill Pac-Man. See, there's the depth perception. I thought I would land right on it, and instead I go right through it. At least it should still be right there, yeah. I think I can still get a PB. It's not going to be a big one, but I still have 15 minutes for the final 3 levels, because my PB is a 126. But things like the depth perception is why, like, I don't know if I'm going to be really committed to getting, like, an amazing time in this game. In the sequel to this game, Pac-Man World 2 Re-PAC, they kind of fixed it a little bit because, well, you have a lot more control over the camera in that game, and also they added a landing target, so you get like a little yellow circle right below Pac-Man whenever you're in the air, so you can see exactly where you're going to land if you don't drift anymore in the air, and it was a really good improvement to the formula for this game. Like, it's still not perfect. Sometimes the depth perception in that game is still a little bit challenging, but it was a huge help just to have the landing target. Like, sometimes I've still died in that game from the depth perception issues, but it's much rarer than this game. You just can't always tell, like, how far or close you are to the background and foreground. Don't get squished. Can I just go this way? No, you can't. Can I still make the cycle? No, you can't. I was trying to rush it so that I could make it to that platform in time. Can I just go on him? No, I'm not going to risk that either. Oh, this guy can be a jerk. It's 2 hits on me. And there's really nothing I can do about it while I'm trying to go up that platform. Like, I do really love this game, but, like, I didn't mind the depth perception issues too much when I was just playing through it casually, but in a speedrun it's annoying, because then you lose time. When you play through this game casually, it's like, it's not that bad because you have lots of extra lives, so, like, it wastes a little bit of your time, but you can just continue from the checkpoint, whereas, like, in the speedrun, it's like, it's time lost to die. Okay, we're definitely still on PB pace, not huge PB pace, but it's definitely possible to get a PB. Just got 2 more levels, including the final boss. Oh, we're going all the way back down. Just gonna take the death here. Warp back to the checkpoint. Okay, I think... No, that didn't work. Guess I won't try that again. Guess I could actually game over and then the run would be over. It might be worth dying though once I get the melon here. Or actually I don't know, because I don't know where the last checkpoint is, so we'll just go the intended way. Didn't take too long to get back here anyway. Okay, I don't remember exactly how long the Pac-Man fight takes, but we should be able to get a PB. As long as we don't die. I don't know if I can get sub 125. It would be nice if I could. the first phase down. So I can try a strat here, if you delay picking up the metal dot. Didn't want to take as much damage though as I took. But if I delay picking this up, you can hit him extra times. Oh my god, that's the worst thing that possibly could have happened. Falling off the arena. I don't know that I can PB now. Just because that one thing happened. Maybe I can still PB, I don't know, but that's a huge time loss. I guess we really ought to have done another run of this anyway, though. So I'll have to stream another run of this, because this is not a great run now. I'm like trying to go quickly here, see if we can still PB. I didn't even hit him. Yeah, I don't know if I can beat my PB anymore now. But even if I could, I don't think this would be my last run of this game, because this run had too many mistakes. Okay, so I'll try a strat here to save some time. To check what my exact PB is, it was 126.09, so yeah, I don't think we can PB. That's okay, like I said, this run really wasn't that great anyway, so even if it was a small PB before I died earlier, like, I don't think I would have been happy with this to say, yeah, I'm done with this game. I think this is the first full run I've done of this game that actually did not get a PB. And I think I'm gonna die, yeah. Oh well, yeah, I'm not gonna PB this run, so um, it's an unfortunate way for this run to end. As you can see, the timer got red now because it's past the PB. But that's okay. That's speedrunning. It happens. Sometimes you die on the final boss, and maybe I was a little too tired to try this run this early without having gotten much sleep. So I might try more of this tomorrow or late tonight. We'll see. I would like to get one more PB in just this normal any percent category. I think it's very doable. I think this run had, even before the death there on Pac-Man, this run had a lot of mistakes, and I don't think I would have been super satisfied with it anyway. I think I can lower the volume for this game. I think it's a bit loud for my stream as well. There we go. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Like I said, I'll try this again. I'll stream it again for sure. I don't know exactly when, but you can check out, if you subscribe and turn bell notifications to all, you'll get notified whenever I go live, and I also post on Twitter and Discord with the links down below when I go live. I have a new streams channel for my Discord. So thanks everyone for watching. Sorry I couldn't quite get a PB, but I think we'll get him next time. My PB is of 1:26, so I think we can beat that next time. Very likely. Thanks for all the heart emojis. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Have a good rest.